Well, hello there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whoever the hell wants to watch. Welcome. Oh my goodness, your overall energy popped out, and this is the exact same one as Aquarius got. So maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, or you're dealing with Aquarius. And what you got here is change, okay? So this is your overall energy for your general reading. This could be about career, this could be about relationships, family, home life, whatever, how it resonates with you. I can't read for every person with Scorpio in their chart around the world. But on the bottom of the deck is fruitation. So change is coming in here, but it's going to bring in some fruitation here. Something's going to be growing here. A seed you planted a while ago is finally gonna come up here, and you probably might have been waiting for this for a very long time. It could be a project, a relationship, anything that you've been waiting to blossom is coming to fruition. And it does say the harvest moon. We had the harvest moon last month, so maybe something that you sort of been working on since the harvest moon, or the energies that are happening now started around. I don't know why I did like that. Started around that harvest full moon in September. So next thing we're going to do is start with your bridge spread. And since that overall energy came by so fast, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. My name is Allie. This is Allie Sparkles Tarot. I do have private readings. I've actually been doing some that have been very nice lately. You can go onto my website that is in the description below, or you can just simply email me at MissAllieSparklesTarot@gmail.com. We got all sorts of stuff for you there. So this is the center of your bridge. So this is where your overall main energy that you're going to be in. And it's the Six of Swords, leaving something behind here. This is a deck I found at Spirit Halloween. Used to be a Sears, now it's Spirit Halloween. And they had this little deck, and I'm like... So, Six of Swords is movement, but it's going into calmer waters. It's not like the happy, let's go on a trip. It's sort of a solemn journey. It's like at the end of the movie, and you finally face the problems. You defeated the dinosaurs, Godzilla's defeated, and now we can just travel on to the next adventure. We're going on to calmer waters, we defeated the monster, and now we're moving to a brand new step forward. Also, I am a highly intuitive tarot reader. I don't do things just as everybody else does. And I'm also a light worker. Woo! Okay, so this is your past energy. This is kind of what's came from here, and the catapulting energy to the journey we're on now. So you see here, you see a picture of an angel, but on the very bottom it says Five of Swords here. Okay, so Five of Swords to me is mental conflict, usually conflict within yourself, in the head. Swords is air. Air is mental energy. So you've had the Six of Swords and now the Five of Swords. And as you see, I do the shuffling, and whatever pops out is the card I take here. So I'm not trying to go all cuckoo crazy. What's fallen out is fallen out. So like I said, Aquarius had the same thing. You might be dealing with Aquarius here. Or something, maybe a job or a project you've been starting since Aquarius season. Okay. I'm going to take the one that fell out first. You see me dropping these. I'm not doing this on purpose. You got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords. It says, oh, it's the cannibal. Oh, happy friendly there. It is Halloween time. So this is kind of the messages you're taking away, the knowledge that you took away from the Five of Swords situation, which is the Seven of Swords. This is secrets and lying, cheating, stealing. I'm thinking, what's the word? Deceptive. I'm like deceptive energy here. And maybe this is a person that you've dealt with, and they were making you guys were having a lot of conflict with them, even just not only externally, but internally as well. As a good person for me, I don't know, or this project, this situation. What you took away is there are some naysayers, some conflict, and whatever those, if it is in your head conflict, I'm getting that you deceived yourself, self-deception here. Yeah, that's what it might be here. Inter-conflict, and all those negative thoughts with self-deception making you feel like you can't do something. By the way, I like to look out at the sky. It helps me think. So that's why if I'm like looking all the way over here, that's what I'm looking at. And it's a cloudy day, unfortunately, so we don't have a lot of action happening out there. But anyway, this was self-deception here. And now you're realizing, okay, I've done some healing, and now there's change going to be coming. And we're going to get into these calmer waters now. Things are finally becoming into fruition. Fabulous. So let's see what the next steps forward are going to be. Well, it's not a swords. It's Four of Cups here. So Four of Cups, a leaf just fell outside. See, it's changing. That's why it was just one brown leaf on my window. That was quite fascinating. You see here, this is the Four of Cups here. Four of Cups is sort of in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. He's the guy that going like this. But then, you know, the little hand's like, take this cup of love. And he's like, and that could be a resistance here. It could also be boredom. Things could be a little bit slow at first, but there is change coming. We'll see what the clarifiers have to say here, but I almost feel like this might be some resistance here, some resistance to the change. Let's see what the final outcome is here. What's the final outcome for my Scorpios? I love Scorpios, by the way. I am a Cancer, so we get along. Fellow water buddy. I also have a lot of planets in Scorpio. I think I have my Pluto and Jupiter in Scorpio. Okay, so your final outcome is my favorite card of the tarot. It is the High Priestess here. She's ruled by the moon. So this is Pisces and Cancer. And Cups was also you, Scorpio. That would be some of your energy in there. And this is about following your intuition, this secret knowledge that you've taken away that's deceptive. Now you know the answers. You go from this Five of Swords conflict to finally getting out of warm water here. And eventually what you're going to find is you're going to know the answers here. And that's why she's the fortune teller. She got her tarot cards up there. I was going to see if I can, like, if they were, I could read what the tarot cards were. They're all just little blah blahs on there, so. We just had the full moon in Aries, but our new moon will be in Scorpio, so possibly that's when you might start seeing some of this change here. So for the subconscious energy that's going to be around you, so subconscious, it's like the stuff that's back in your head, but I also like to think that it's the stuff that's happening around you that you're not entirely aware of yet. And what you got is the Eight of Wands here. And the Eight of Wands is about communication, back and forth, passionate communication. A lot of messages are going to be coming in here. You might be getting spiritual messages, seeing signs around you that you want to keep aware of. I get most of my spiritual downloads in my sleep. Like before I went into separation, I kept getting all these dreams about being single. And I'm like, no, they're not going to dump me. They're not going to dump me. I had like recurring, I like could not sleep the night before because I kept having these occurring dreams. And turns out, happy Valentine's Day. And also for a private I did, I had a dream that I was setting up for the reading. I kept getting ancestor energy coming out. And I'm like, do you got anything going on? And they did, so my dreams don't lie. Anyway, your conscious energy, this is the energy you can be seeing around you. You have the 6 of Wands here. That's success here. So you're going to be seeing some success coming. That makes it 4 of Cups. A little interesting here. I'm going to pull or flip your advice card, and then we're going to see what's on the bottom of the deck. So what you got here for your overall advice is judgment. Dun, dun, dun. You got here sea breeze. I can't pronounce anything. I'm from Ohio. The 3-headed dog, Hagrid's dog. Isn't he also got a 3-headed dog? It's not 2-headed, it's 3-headed. Whatever. My brain today. So this is a judgment call. This is you know what to do. It's time to take action. Or someone in your energy is taking that wake-up call. And it might be, I hate to say this, again with Aquarius, but on the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. That's the main court card for Aquarius. It could be also Gemini or Libra, but he's mainly known in the teachings I've done. I know there's many interpretations, but as I've come to know the King, I've known him mainly as being Aquarius energy here. So this could be you have dealt with a male air sign. It could also be someone who's he could be a lawyer, an accountant, a doctor, psychiatrist, therapist, someone who works in the institutions, a teacher, a professor. He's someone that is very knowledgeable, but could be cold when it comes to his emotions. Remember, he is the king of mental energy, and kings tend to be more reserved with their emotions, but no one is more reserved. A man's man, he's the Viking here. Man's man, I'm not going to show you my energy, I'm not going to show you vulnerability with him, with this King of Swords here. He's the king of that, and that's why maybe someone had to have a wake-up call here. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you've been a little bit, had some disappointments in the past, and you got really closed off from that. I'm getting very closed up energies. And underneath that is the King of Wands as well, which would be the fire signs. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So let's see what the clarifying deck has for us. And to clarify, we have Hooky Spooky, This is Halloween Tarot deck in a tin. I didn't know what the difference was, except I just thought it was going to be in the tin. Turns out the tins they tend to be smaller than the regular ones. So now you know. For some reason, I'm guided to go. I normally start in the order I've done them, but I'm seeing going left to right. That 5 of Swords is like, do me first. So I'm going to go from left to right here. This is 5 of Swords. Can you clarify these 5 of Swords with me? Okay, 2 popped up. 9 of Pentacles. And the Knight of, it's bats, but it's swords. They just changed the suits. 9 of Pentacles here. So 9 of Pentacles or pumpkins, as in how this deck has it. This is about independence. This is about enjoying the fruits of your labors here. But you also have, this is the Knight in Shining Armor, the Knight of Swords. He's sort of, he likes to rush on in, try to save the day, try to clear things out. This might be some kind of truth, some kind of communication. Okay, this popped in my head. This might not be for everybody because this is quite specific, but you could have been someone who's been very independent, Scorpio. Or a person you're dealing with. Super independent. I don't need anything coming in. And here comes somebody else. They're coming in. Maybe they came in with their feelings. Maybe they spoke some kind of truth. Some kind of information came in because you were nice and solid. Didn't need anything going on. You had everything you needed. But you got some kind of news. Some kind of truth came in, which allowed you to be a little bit conflicted. Mental conflict. Because you're like, okay, I like to be independent. I like how things are. But this sort of change, this news came in, and now that's made me feel a little bit conflicted here. And now with the Seven of Swords, has allowed me to have these deceptive thoughts here. There's some kind of deception here. Let's see what will clarify. We got two cards here. We got the Lovers and the Seven of Wands. Lovers here. Like she's having just like I said, she's having a beautiful day. She's got some love notes. She's sitting in her bed. Her cat's on her pillow. The dog's in there. She's having a wonderful day. And Mr. Vampire just pops up like, ho, 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 ho. Here I am. And she's like, boy, please. I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to have my good time. And then you have the Seven of Imps, also known as the Seven of Wands. So this is defensiveness, and this is Lovers. This could be choices. It doesn't have to be. It could be Gemini, another air sign here, or you could have air sign in your chart as well. Lots of air energies. You might just be, somebody's might be just in their head, or this could be dealing with school as well, because that would be, your mental energies, your studies. Pentacles is more work. Something that you might be project you put a lot of mental energy in. Or some kind of communication that came into this Nine of Pentacles. You're having a nice, fun day. This man something comes in, some kind of news, a person, place, or thing, fill in the blanks, has come in there, and you've been feeling a little bit defensive here. This is defensiveness. In this one, it's a bunch of imps and then a trick-or-treater. Take that as you will. And then 7-7. And also with the Lovers, that's your third six as well. Because you had the Six of Swords, Six of Wands. You might been trying to thinking of deceptive thoughts. If this is something about like some news or something coming in, some unexpected maybe news, because the Nine of Swords comes in real fast, and you had to make a choice about something or someone, and you had to defend that choice. But the mental conflict might have been giving you some deceptiveness as well. Let's see why the Six of Swords is in the center here. Very interesting. But now you're moving past the situation, no matter what it was. Moving in the calmer waters. The conflict was in the past. God, she's got to come out for everything. High Priestess and the Three of Ghosts are also the Three of Cups. High Priestess coming in for a second time. This is, Three of Cups could be third-party situations, could also be celebration. This is you following your intuition. And that, with the Six of Swords, you used your intuition, you knew what the right choice is going to make, and now you've moved on from this conflict towards more success and celebrations here. Nice. Okay. That's what this change is. Because you followed your intuition, you took this news or person or whatever, and you've really applied it to yourself by following the decision, because the decision was made in the past, I feel like. And you're defending that choice and you're following your intuition. And now you're moving into calmer waters here. Let's see why the Eight of Wands is here. Okay, Eight of Wands with Eight of Pumpkins. This is getting passionate, passionate. Oh my God. This is communication coming in because you've been working your booty off. This is hard work you're putting in here with the Eight of Pumpkins or Eight of Pentacles. Hard work. Look at how many jack-o'-lanterns he's carving. And he's got another one there. He's carving all these pumpkins. He's working hard. It's Halloween time. And now he's going to get all these passive messages. You've worked hard on whatever this is here. I will see if that pops back in there. It was the Four of Swords, which would be rest here, but we'll see if that comes back up. Because it didn't fly out. It kind of like I grabbed it and it was kind of left over. So we'll see if it comes back up. But yeah, this is from hard work and success. You've made the choice. You might have had a little bump in the hill in the past from an unexpected person or message here. But you've learned to be decisive. And now you're going to have, wow, complete abundance and success. Empress in the Sun, clarifying the Six of Wands. This is victory. This is a great, wow. You are reigning in the treats, Scorpio. This is great message. And look at it. Sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops in the Empress. You become in your Empress energy. This is all about abundance, birthing new beginnings, self-love. I mean, you can't get more successful than the Sun and the Six of Wands. That's pretty successful to me. So let's see what the Four of Cups is. Okay. I'm going to pull one card. It's the Emperor with the Four of Cups. So you have the Emperor and the Empress here. Which is... whew. Okay. Scorpio. Whatever this Four of Cups was, you might have left someone maybe out of the cold. Your Emperor. This, if it is a person, they've changed for the better because they were feeling this regret. They were closed off, but now they're reaching commitment here with the Hierophant. This is Taurus, as well as with the Four of Imps, Four of Wands here. This is marriage. When these two come together, this is marriage and commitment here. Especially with these two, this could be a high commitment marriage coming in. Emperor, Empress, Hierophant, and Four of Swords here. Or if this is business, this is you being the Emperor and the Empress, completely taking over that situation, which before you might have felt couldn't come to fruition. And you've done, underneath that is self-reflection. So someone might have done a lot of self-reflection here and realized what they needed to do. Someone got their crapola together. And now they have complete commitment and balance and stability here because of all the hard work and all the decisions and all the energies that came in from before. This is a great change coming in here. Let's see why the High Priestess is here. Because you, and all of this good change is because you followed your intuition. Okay. This is too many. So I had multiple fanes fall out of my fane. But it's Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So, which sort of would be kind of like the success of feeling out, left in the cold, wish fulfillment here. And you did it slow and steady with the Page of Pentacles. But I'm going to really see if I can get more of a clear... Oh, the Fool! The Fool! The brand new beginning. Because of all... This is because of all the hard work you were in following your intuition. You get to have a whole new journey. And just remember, after one success, there's no true ending until the day we die. We're constantly starting new chapters. And so this is a brand new chapter for you of change. fruitation coming in. Now you can start this whole new beginning here. So this is with Judgment. I normally only pick 2, but there's a repeating card with the 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Devil. With clarifying Judgment here. So this is saying Judgment came in to deal with your shadow side, with all the doubts you might have had in the past. And you were allowed to leave these waters and to be that queen, that empress energy, to be going with your passions. And a card that's popped in almost every single reading on the bottom of the deck is the Magician. So these 2 were the bottoms of the deck. The Magician and the King of Swords here. And underneath that's the Wheel of Fortune. Magician, he has all the elements with him. He can do whatever he wants. He can manifest whatever he wants to manifest. He's the master manifester. So you have the ability to do everything because you've had that, because somebody had that judgment moment and was able to, with self-love and following that intuition, was able to start a happy brand new beginning after finally all their success and stability was coming in. There might have been some naysayers here as well, but you overcame it all. Because you knew, you defended your choices. You knew because you were following your intuition, you were making the right choices, and this was going to work out, and now it's all paying off. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Good job, Scorpio. Now I have the Oracle of Light and Shadows here for your final message. Okay, these are your final advices, and the first one that came out is Marie Masquerade. So Marie Antoinette at a masquerade ball, glamour, intrigue, and drama. You might be someone that is quite like me, likes a little bit of glam, bling, loves her makeup, loves that. Let them eat cake. You're on the top of the world now. You're intriguing, and so now you're like, let them eat cake. I'm not here for the drama anymore. I am done with the crap. I moved far away from it. You are just, yeah, I'm getting Empress energy here. And it also would add up to a 5. It's 14. Hello. Trick or treating. We're here. Here comes your abundance. And it may not have come the way you thought it was going to. That's why you have that inner conflict here. Because this card in the book, it talks about, here comes these trick-or-treaters at your door. They're here and they look like, you know, vampire skulls and pumpkins, but underneath they're just kids wanting their candy. And it talks about opportunity might be coming at your door, but you kind of don't know how to quite take it because you see kooky, spooky people. It looks a little different, but once you learn more about it and you follow your intuition, it might be a good choice for you. So the third one here is Love is Strange. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I love the Muppets. I grew up with the Muppets, and there was a Valentine's Day special a long time ago, and it was this lady and this big blue guy, and they were singing about being each other's Valentine, and that's what this reminds me of. But this is about how love isn't going to look the same way as it does in fairy tales. Most of the time, you fall in love with someone, you know, you're kind of not expected. Wah! Everybody came out, but I'm just going to take the one that was on my ground and on the table, I mean. And that doesn't mean it doesn't make it more beautiful. I mean, maybe your love is untraditional, and maybe was the mental conflict here. There is an age gap, race gap, same-sex relationship, anything under the blue, changes and differences in location, long distance, anything that's not the traditional boy meets girl. girl, boy, get married, girl, boy, give baby. Anything that's a quite little bit different than the fairy tale we were taught as kids is the strange Valentine there, but it all works out. It's all beautiful. And then on the last one that came up is a clockwork pumpkin, not clockwork orange, and it talks about an aha moment here, and that's what I think really has happened and is cause for you to have some healing here. It says aloha healing. It's allowed you to have some healing here because you finally realized that maybe this is a good kind of deception. What you thought was scary before ends up being that kind of love project or love person, and you had that aha moment, which has allowed you to heal and now has allowed you to succeed from that judgment moment. The aha moment, that's judgment there in a nutshell. Whatever it is, this change is for the good because you're finally bringing in fruition after having some self-reflection here. You are somebody you know. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from here. So it's going to be a good end of October, Halloween time for you guys. And it could be something from your past because we're going to have Mercury retrograde coming in starting the 31st. But until then, if you have any questions, comments, or helpful concerns, just tell me I'm ugly. That's not going to help everybody. Unless you're paying for my plastic surgery, don't tell me about it. That's not helpful. So, if you have helpful criticisms, I will take that. Comment below if you want a personal reading. Everything that you need is in the description below. The decks are in the description below. Anything you could possibly need, hopefully, is in the description below. Thank you. Have a happy Halloween or Day of the Dead, Dia los Muertos. Hopefully, I pronounced that right for all you guys out there. Hope all the treats, no tricks, and remember, love, light, sparkles, and of course, namaste. Bye.